Handled it kind of wrong. For some reason in my mind, I was expecting him to kind of like go off, so I was kind of going off, but this nigga wasn't saying nothing, so that's why he just said, "Hey, can I go?" And he went, and I was still trying to go on, and in my mind, I'm like, "Why am I still talking?" And then in hindsight, I'm like, "Why did I even say shit?" I should have been like, "Okay, so he's gone." Okay, bet. And they had security guard just because I said that he was kind of racist too. Because this nigga was kind of racist too at some points. Some points anyway. I don't fucking know. And then, oh, that reminds me. I remember one time we went to this game, right? And someone's mom, I don't fucking know, but this bitch is dumb as shit and racist as fuck. Because these fucking snobby ass Indiana bitches don't know shit, right? She comes up to me because there's three black guys on the team, but there's this other dude, we'll call him Devin. Devin, he's tall as shit, light skinned, doesn't even look like me. This bitch goes up to me and say, "Are you Will?" And I'm like, "No." And then walks off and then goes to find Will. I'm just like, bitch, do I look like Will? Like, y'all niggas are dumb. But yeah, that roommate was fucking trash, and he had a fine ass girlfriend. I think she was trying to test me on the first day we moved in or whatever. But I don't fucking know. I don't really fucking care. This nigga was out of shape too, but I don't know. His lacrosse game was probably better than mine. With all honesty, his lacrosse game was probably better than mine because I was decent, but there was a lot of hand holding. For some reason, I just wasn't catching on as fast. But I don't know. A lot of times I would play pretty decent, sometimes really good, but during practices, no. That's like kind of like towards the beginning, but then like towards the beginning of like the first few practices, it was a lot of hand holding. I'm rambling. Yeah, I didn't like it. Maybe. Oh wow, I suck at this. I keep saying I need to have notes, and I don't have notes. Y'all niggas are just sitting here watching, like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? Anyway, so at the end of it all, niggas didn't like me. There was one point in time where the fucking assistant coach was having us throw balls at the cage, right? At the roll cage, whatever it's called, not roll cage. That's for the cars, but at the cage, and the ones who missed it had to go get it. The only difference was the only ones who were getting the ball was me and the other black guy, not Devin. Oh wait, I just said this nigga's name. Well, not Devin, but anyway, not Devin. A different black guy. We'll call him O or Big O. Big O, just me and Big O having to get the ball, and then I start to notice that. Because everyone else was throwing the ball, and if they missed the cage, they didn't even go and get it. So I'm sitting here like, this is some bullshit. Just because me and Big O, our skill wasn't as great as everyone else's. Excuse me. So literally, I noticed it. I was like, so these motherfuckers literally about to do this shit just because we're not as good as them. That's how I took it. I mean, I knew it was a race thing for one, because Big O and Devin, they were submissive as hell as far as white people accepting them. Like Will, oh damn, I just said it. Okay, yeah, Will. This nigga's name Will, because fuck these niggas, they ain't never gonna see it anyway. Or they're not gonna see this video anyway. But whatever. Will. This nigga has the race. I'm not even gonna say the most. Yeah, the most fucking racist girlfriend I ever seen. All right. I mean, she wasn't racist in front of me, but literally one time I went on the floor where the room was at. Like, I knew where the room was at. I think I had asked one of the girls to use the GameCube controller for something. I don't know. But, so I knew where their room was. I just so happened to walk past their room. They literally have the word "no niggers allowed." And knowing them, that was like probably some funny joke between them. But it's like, motherfucker, no. And you have a light-skinned boyfriend. And on top of that, this nigga one time said he doesn't consider himself black. I was like, get the fuck out of here. So I knew he was already some subservient. He was already somewhat of a subservient Negro. No, he was a subservient Negro towards the people on the team. Now, Big O, he wasn't necessarily subservient, but he was just doing what he could just to get by so that way niggas wouldn't be mean. And then through that, he kind of became like, good friends with them, just as long as he doesn't, do shit that they don't like. Because, that's how it is with pet Negroes. I guess they considered him a pet Negro. And with me, I didn't want to do any of that shit. And I know it just went on and on about the whole situation, describing their situation, just so y'all can get the full picture. But anyway, Will and Big O, they were subservient. I wasn't. I didn't like the fact that niggas were missing the cage and didn't have to go get the ball, but me and Big O had to. Will didn't have to, of course. I don't even remember if he was there that day. But I took it as them thinking that, oh, we have to go get it because we suck. So I was like, I'm not going to get the ball. And like, they were trying to argue with me. So then I was like, nah, no one else is doing it. Why should me and Big O have to? And so the coach tells me to go, then, okay, you're done for practice, go home. And I said, and like, in a smart aleck way, I was like, I can't. I don't have a car. Like, I literally don't have a car. Even if I did have a car, like, we carpooled on the way to practice. So whether I had a car or not, I still wouldn't have been able to go. I wish I did have a car. I wish I did have something, honestly. And it was hard to get the practice after a while because niggas. I'll get into all that in another day. But long story short, the head coach, who is the assistant coach's older brother, came there, and then I was over in a different area that wasn't a part of the field, talked to me with the assistant coach there, still blabbering on, and I'm like, and he's saying, something about like me being a little kid, not acting mature, and I'm like, and I checked him on this shit, in front of his brother, which is probably why his brother acted the way he did afterwards, like a few days later, but I'll tell you about that in a second. Basically, I told him, like, how are you going to tell me I'm acting like a little kid, but you're over here yelling at me? You can't even act like an adult. Like, something like that. Something along those lines. And his older brother was, like, real cool, real chill about it, kind of making it seem like, oh, wait, where am I looking over there? Kind of making it seem like he was on my side, But then come the alumni game, all of a sudden I can't play because of my grades, right? So I couldn't even sit with my fucking team. I'm like, what kind of shit is this? And he's handing me the bag and everything that everyone else is getting. Like, the lacrosse bag and all that shit that everyone else is getting, but I can't even sit with my own fucking team. And it's dead ass cold, and for some reason I decided to work out right before I mean, I had a banana, but it was like, he was like, oh, well, why would you work out before this? And I was like, after this whole alumni situation, he asked me that. But no, I remember that day I had worked out, and it was like an hour before the alumni game, or an hour before we had to be at the, like workout areas right here. In like a different building. Dormitories right here. Go all the way over here, past the parking lot, and past the soccer field, which is where the alumni game took place. There's the little locker rooms. I was in the that's where we went to get the bags. So I did all that, like an hour later to go and get the bag. All of a sudden, I can't play because of bullshit reasons, and it was legitimately bullshit reasons. And I'm sitting there in the stands, not with my team, literally by myself, because I don't know anyone else in the fucking stands. And I'm indecisive. Oh, should I leave? Should I not leave? And I think I like called my mom or some shit because I'm like, oh, I don't know if I should leave or not. Like, if it was me, if I could go back now, I would have just left outright. I would be like, fuck this shit, bro. Like I literally said fuck. Like literally what I did, I just said fuck it. I took my shit and like went. Since I didn't have a car, or since I don't think Uber was out at that time. No, it wasn't. So literally what I did, I just walked all the way to Wendy's, bought some food, went back to my dorm, and stayed there for the rest of the night, chilled out. And then I think I went to the superintendent of sports, talked to him about it, and then talked to a counselor about it. A counselor, he was like somewhat of a guidance counselor, and like both of them were on my side at first. And literally like 3 weeks later, when we had to deal with the situation, all of a sudden they weren't on my side. It was so fucking weird. Like, and the counselor, by the way, he's black. So the fact that he just all of a sudden is not on my side right after the superintendent right after the superintendent, because like I went to the superintendent. This nigga didn't even let me get a word in edgewise or anywise. He didn't let me speak at all. He was like speaking over me and everything. Like he was like kind of like pissed off and everything. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then I don't really remember what he said besides no, you don't get to speak or some shit like that. But whatever. I went to the counselor. This nigga's practically saying the same shit. Or no, not the same shit. He's not saying the same shit. He's telling me to wait in the cut. Wait in the cut. I think he was basically telling me to stay on the team and like wait for some shit to happen. That way you could get them. Either way, shit already happened, and clearly the superintendent isn't gonna get them either way. So I said, fuck all that. I'm gonna just leave because I'm not gonna stay on the team where already I could barely even get a ride, because at this point the roommate who's also on the lacrosse team and who was giving me rides, he already moved out. So it was a fucking struggle for me to even go to the lacrosse practice. I hardly had anyone to give me a ride. They're like, no man, you gotta get your mother. But like I had no fucking car. Like there was no shuttle or nothing. Like, which is dumb. I mean, if niggas ain't got a car, y'all niggas should just have a shuttle. Like the fuck? Like I was basically the only one who didn't have a fucking ride. It was so fucking, and that was so fucking dumb. But yeah, and this is where we ended. This is where I ended the shit with him. Like me and the head coach, we ended up having a discussion up on the second floor of the main building where the cafeteria was at, and we were pretty much by ourselves. And this nigga was looking mad as hell because of what I did or whatever. And like we had a talk or whatever, but I didn't really care. But and then he said, "Oh no, the reason why I didn't let you play the alumni game was because of what happened the other day." And I'm like, "So why didn't you just tell me the truth instead of lying to me?" Like he did not like the fact that I said that. But yeah, I got him on that one. And it's funny too, because I have a friend who's also from New York. Shout out to you if you're watching this, if you stayed on here for this long. But she left her lacrosse team because they were low-key doing the same shit. And I guess lacrosse teams, male and female, have that fucking reputation because, I don't know, especially ones with all white people, they, for some reason, like, because it's a whole, excuse me. Yo, I just had a little bit of dairy, alright? Chill out. Nah, but that ass, like, well, yeah, a little bit of dairy because it was in the roll and that probably. But yeah, like, I guess, like, when you have a whole team full of stuck-up white people or just white people who got their panties in a fucking bunch 24/7 and who got their ego and who egos are fucking, or who mask everything with their egos and shit and are used to having black people being subservient and just getting along to get along. I guess when you have someone who comes and challenges them, all of a sudden there's a problem. That's why with lacrosse I'm kind of iffy on even going back to lacrosse, because I know I was supposed to be eating something, but I kind of already finished. I mean, but dang, I didn't really eat much of anything. All I had was noodles and ice cream. I don't really think, oh, I got some tortillas. I might have some quinoa tacos later on. But now, like, that's why, because like it's going to be a whole different ball game, since I'm basically going to be dealing with adults. Like, adults. Cause, well, not adults, but like, you know, like, niggas who in their 20s, 30s, and 40s. Because I don't really want to be part of a school team, but they do have, like, little leagues. In some area, they call it dad lax or dad lacrosse. Basically, you go there if you haven't played lacrosse in a good minute, and I haven't played lacrosse in a good minute, so that's where I'm going to have to go to if I want to do this. And I'm kind of wary of doing it because there's going to be a whole lot of egos, a whole lot of fuck shit, a whole lot of bitch assness, and then on top of that, from what I'm planning for me to do in the future and where I'm going to be at, like geographically, where I'm going to be at, it's going to be a big ass hit or miss. So hopefully shit works out in the future, but I'm just saying, due to my past experience, a lot of white people on these lacrosse teams are stuck up as fuck and want every black person to be kissing their ass. And if they're not kissing their ass, then they ain't shit. So yeah, that's my little story of lacrosse and all that shit. I wasn't really a sporty sport guy throughout school, you know. But honestly, if I could go back, I would do wrestling again. That shit kept me in shape, son. That shit kept me in shape. Like, and then on top of that, I already ate kind of healthy. So imagine me still being a wrestler now from then, and then having to cut weight, and then finding out about veganism. That shit, I would have been set. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Let me see if this thing's still recording. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I might make another food. I low-key don't want to. I mean, the day isn't even over yet. Neither is this video. I low-key don't want to. Like, I'm not even hungry right now. But it's a cheat day. I'm taking you through the day. So, I'll see you in a bit. Rather, you know what? Fuck it. You know, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm gonna end this video here. This video is too long. It's literally 50 minutes. So, y'all motherfuckers have a nice day, nice night, nice whatever. Future me, I swear to God, if the videos are still the same like this, we're gonna have, well, I can't talk with you since this is the past version of me. Well, I can't talk to me since it's the past version of me. Yeah, you get the point. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna end this shit right here. See y'all niggas later.